Hi, this is So Vintage Rooster, and I am doing my very first video. I was in the search for a brand new sewing machine. I have a Brother CE4000. It's a very basic machine, so I decided that it was time for me to get a new one. So I did a lot of searching. I wanted to have a drop feed dog, which this has. I wanted to have a threader, which is what this is. I wanted to have a cutter, which is here. I wanted to be able to have a bunch of feet, which is what is here. And the feet that this came with, there's quite a few. And it's very nice. This also came with a CD, an instructional CD. It has all these stitches. So basically, if I'm not mistaken, just about every single stitch that it has is represented on this particular board, which comes down for storage. And there's the handle, and it comes with this nice nifty storage cover, so that when you're not sewing, you can just stick it right on there. And in this storage cover, there is a place for you to put your foot pedal, and you can put your manual in there, and you could put your extra feet and other things that came with the machine in there, which I believe this is very nice. We'll talk about that in a second. And then another thing that I was really excited to get, which we'll see how this works, and that is a knee pedal. And what it does is, while you're sewing, if you're doing intricate work, I'll have to move the sewing machine forward a little bit because this isn't going all the way. But you put this in here, and while you're sewing, you can have two-handed operation. There's a lot of different buttons on here, obviously, that I'm still going to learn to use. I got this from Sew-Vac Direct, and they threw in 10 bobbins and 40 needles, so I thought that was very nice. So that's that. Now, in terms of what feet it came with, there is a total of what I believe is 11. That's the most feet I've had. So the feet that came with it are these. There's a walking foot. Let's see if we can get that focused. A walking foot, a patchwork presser foot, an edge sewing presser foot, a quilt presser foot, an open toe foot, zipper presser, overcasting, and a blind stitch, a manual buttonhole foot, and this right here, plug it right in there, and then it'll have like a sensor that does your buttons for you. Then also, and this also has a nice compartment for those accessories that you want handy all the time. This also has a free arm. It's a nice size one. It's not too big. It's not too small. And then it has a drop-in bobbin, which was another thing I had to have. Nice clear plastic cover so that I can see generally when my bobbin thread is going to be going low. And then they also have on this machine, which I really liked, which I didn't see on some machines, a threader guide. So when you go to put your bobbin in, you can just go along this guide and it'll cut the thread off for you. And there's a thread cutter right there too. Having a thread cutter is something that is an extremely nice feature for when you're doing a lot of piecework in quilting. That's one of the things I want to be doing with this machine, because you're constantly putting pieces in. So I found this machine to be, oh, and also there's one other thing, I haven't taken it out of the box yet. It is the tray that extends from this. So you take this off and you put the tray on, and you've got yourself one nice long bed. But I will probably have that on future videos, so So this is my Juki HZL F600. I'm calling it Hazel. Have a good one. Take care. Bye-bye.